Chapter 8 of Revelations of Divine Love, read for LibriVox.org by David Barnes. Revelations of Divine Love by Julian of Norwich. The first revelation, Chapter 8. In all this I was greatly stirred in charity to my fellow Christians, that they might see and know the same that I saw. And as long as I saw this sight of the plenteous bleeding of the head, I might never cease from these words, Benedicte Domine, in which showing I understood 6 things. The first is, the tokens of the blessed Passion and the plenteous shedding of his precious blood. The second is, the maiden, that is his dear worthy mother. The third is, the blissful Godhead that ever was, is, and ever shall be, almighty, all wisdom, all love. The fourth is, all thing that he hath made. For well I wot that heaven and earth and all that is made is great and large, fair and good. But the cause why it showed so little to my sight was for that I saw it in the presence of him that is the maker of all things. For to a soul that seeth the Maker of all that is made seemeth full little. The fifth is, he that made all things for love, by the same love keepeth them, and shall keep them without end. The sixth is, that God is all that is good, as to my sight, and the goodness that each thing hath, it is he. And all these our Lord showed me in the first sight, with time and space to behold it, and the bodily sight stinted, but the spiritual sight dwelled in my understanding, and I abode with reverent dread, joying in that I saw, and I desired, as I durst, to see more, if it were his will, or else to see for longer time the same. In all this I was greatly stirred in charity to mine even Christians, that they might see and know the same that I saw, for I would it were comfort to them. For all this sight was showed with general regard. Then said I to them that were about me, It is today doomsday with me. And this I said for that I thought to have died. For that day that a man dieth he is judged, as shall be without end, as to mine understanding. This I said for that I would they might love God the better, for to make them to have in mind that this life is short, that they might see an example. For in all this time I weened to have died, and that was marvel to me, and troublous partly, for methought this vision was showed for them that should live. And that which I say of me, I say in the person of all mine even Christians, for I am taught in the spiritual showing of our Lord God that he meaneth so. And therefore I pray you all for God's sake, and counsel you all for your own profit, that ye leave the beholding of a poor creature that it was showed to, and mightily, wisely, and meekly behold God, that of his courteous love and endless goodness would show it generally, in comfort of us all. For it is God's will that ye take it with great joy and pleasance, as if Jesus had showed it to you all. End of chapter 8. This recording is in the public domain.